Where's my voice? Hello. Hello. Long time no see. Technically, kind of. I mean, I was live just the other day, but long time no see in a casual live. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. I just had, okay, no judgment. No judgment. Okay. This life is for me and only me, literally, because you're my bully. It is for you and only you, Alexis. But everyone else can join it if they want to. I just had a happy meal. Don't judge me, guys. You know, when I be hungry and I get a proper full meal, halfway through, I'm like, I'm not going to finish this. So I just had a happy meal and it made me happy. Hi, T. Gettys. That's how you say it, right? I'm your 13th. No, seriously. Seriously. But how are y'all doing today? It's a lovely Monday. You know, I'm not going to lie. I thought today was like a Wednesday or something. This week is dragging. I cannot believe yesterday was only Sunday. Like, what do you mean? That's how I say, okay, T Gatties. T Gatties. Like, this week is just taking too damn long, guys. I need it to be Wednesday. Why do I need it to be Wednesday? I think because Love is Blind is starting on Friday, and like I really want to get into Love is Blind. I really want to get into. Hello from Trinidad. I missed it already. I want to go back. I know the week just started, T, but it's taking too long. Thank you, Alexis. This week is too long. I woke up at 2 p.m. Hi, Day S. Hi, Vanessa. Hey, y'all. Hi, boo. No, I'm in office Wednesdays. Oh, gotcha. Another Love is Blind Joy. We are already back with the mess, with the foolishness. Wow, hi from Scotland. Hi, Eve. Glad to have you. Hi, El Cid. How y'all doing? Do I watch VPR? You're going to have to break that down for me because I don't know what that means. I don't know what I mean. Can't wait for Friday. Hopefully no F-boys this season. I mean, that's a given. It's in the formula, you know? You can't avoid it at this point. It is in the formula. Oh, Vanderpump Rules? No. No, sorry. Didn't I tell you guys, like, the housewife type stuff? Housewives, basketball wives married to medicine, all that kind. I don't know. I can't get into it. I got you procrastinate. Lakeisha, you're not here by force. But stay. We want you to stay. So, sorry. Whatever you got to do, it can wait. We're only going to be here for like an hour. Maybe 2. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Love is Blind already. Yes, Miss Siobhan. Vanderpump Rules is super scandalous. Is it, Christina? I don't know. I've never even checked it out, so I have like no idea. Literally no idea. Maybe 2, yes. I mean, it depends. If y'all keep the conversation going, then we'll be here for 2 hours because I have nothing in my brain to talk about. Nothing at all. I just know it's been a long time since we've done a casual live, and we love those because it can go from talk about hot topics to talking about my personal life to us getting emotional to, hey. So there's some updates that I need. Alexis, is it you who your grandma is a witch? What's the situation on that? It was your grandma, right? I need to know the situation on that. Love is Blind is pulling Married at First Sight because it just ended. It really did. Hi, Ludwin. It really just ended. Can't get into it either. I just found out yesterday that Clifton and Joy is on Love is Marriage DC. You are late to the game for us. Like, yeah. Yeah. They've been in it for a minute. Did you like Tanya's dress? I think she looked beautiful. I think it was quintessential African. I went to a tailor. I said, this is the vision. The tailor executed, and now you stunting on these hoes. It was quintessential all of that. You know what I mean? I used to love when an event was coming up and my mom would say, either do you want me to make it or do you want me to get somebody to make it? Because you know it's going to hit. You know it's going to hit. And Tasha looked amazing. Oh, she's still a witch. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. But keep on praying. Keep on praying. See, I remember your guys' stories when you tell me. The only things that I don't remember is if you tell me you have a child, I won't remember if it's a boy or a girl, but I'll remember that you do have a child. So, yeah. Y'all be telling me stuff and I remember. Can we talk about Duncan and Alyssa? Oh boy. Uh, we could talk about the trash dating scene in Canada. Honestly, dating in Canada is so trash that all of my most successful experiences have been with people outside of the country. And I know people make it seem like, oh, you only like it because it's something different. Like the people in those countries don't like those men. And I'm like, okay, well, that's the reality. I hate dating here. It's horrible. Hi, Eve. Oh, wait, I already said hi to Eve, didn't I? Hi, Tracy. Hi, Adwa. Love seeing Martin get called out. Hello? Because who was cheering for that man? Why? I love how we're talking about 3 different things at one time. this is hectic. Yeah. What's my favorite show just now? I mean, my favorite show will probably always be Big Brother, and you wouldn't know that because I don't even do Big Brother on this channel. But I just love the psychological gameplay that goes on in that kind of show. Because I feel like if I was on the show, I would kill it. And that's probably why they don't want your girl. That's probably why they don't want me. Did I tell you guys? I think I did tell you guys the story when I was casted for Big Brother. When it got to the psychology evaluation, I don't know if I was reading into it, but listen, I got a psych degree too. So ain't nothing you could pull over my head because I know the tricks. I know what you're doing. And I could see the line of questioning from the psychologist. And I was like, oh, you trying to trap me? I was not going to let him do that because I was like, you're not going to make me seem neurotic. Like there's no way. And every year I get to that psych test and I can't let them dupe me. Like I can't let them do it. So yeah, Big Brother's my favorite show. Yeah. I always get to the semifinalists. Ah, Jonelle. Hi, Jonelle. That's my real life friend, you guys. Sorry, somebody asked another question. Do you watch Escape? You know, I should, because I like both of those groups, but no, haven't seen it. Duncan needs a black woman in his life, more specifically me, Alexis. Okay. You don't even want to date. So, over here. I completely agree with you about the dating scene in Canada. Moved here from South Africa 3. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. Yeah, the person that I'm talking to seriously right now is from South Africa. So listen, might have to move. Hey, Lila. Well, we wouldn't be dating. We'd be married. Touche. Touche. Tasha's wig was on point. Absolutely. Oh, there's a lot of Big Brother fans in here. I didn't know. Do you see Hugo from season 7 and Layla? Oh, are they? Layla from this past one, right? Who was with Callum? Well, that's an odd pairing. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, y'all. I'll take Duncan in a minute. Listen, I'll take Duncan yesterday. Who would you want to see in Big Brother All Stars? Well, which Big Brother? Canada or the States? I always hear about dating being bad in Canada. Why is that? You know what I think it is? I think that Canadian black men, are trying to put on this facade of being American and they're not. Oh, I might get crucified for this, but here we go. There's like this want to be like a gangster, and we don't really have that culture here in Canada. So I'm just like, who you trying to be? Like, who you trying to buck up to? Like, it's weird, you know what I mean? And then there's this thing of like, in order to be considered attractive here in the GTA, which is the Greater Toronto area, you need to be like an insta baddie. Well, I mean, how many insta baddies are you going to come across? And even the men themselves who are looking for the insta baddies, you ain't looking like an insta hunk yourself, if we're being honest. So I think that there's this weird like level that everybody's trying to achieve that we're just never going to achieve because that's just not us. That is just not us. You can tell a Canadian hood man and an American hood. It's a different situation. One is performative, one is that's the real. And so I don't know. What's wrong with being Black and Canadian? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I thought things were hard in Alberta, but in my defense, in Alberta, I wasn't really checking for guys at all. I only started wanting to date when I moved to Ontario just because of the age that I was. But I'm looking at it like, damn, let me move back. GTA ain't it. Not granted. Get out of here. Blondie says, why did I leave Montreal? A myriad of reasons. Loneliness, lack of things to do, language barrier, poor management from my building. They're still on my ass about something that does not make any sense. I'll talk about that later since we're talking about dating right now. But yeah, a myriad of reasons. Never wanted a gangsta boo. Oh, you're in Alberta? You went from South Africa to Alberta. Oh, the trauma you must be going through. The trauma. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Jono, I'll think about it. We'll see what the money is saying. See, if YouTube, starts respecting your girl, starts really pushing my stuff out there and the revenue looks good, then I can live anywhere in this country. I would love to live back in Canada just because my family is growing. I'm trying to grow my own family. So, yeah, I need to be in a place that's conducive for that. The mountains keep you sane. Oh, come to Ottawa. No, thank you. The one time I was in Ottawa, everything closed at 5 p.m. I said, what is this? I'm hungry. It's 8 o'clock. Where are the open spots? Nowhere? Oh, no. Oh, no. My mind immediately goes to Heartland when I think of Alberta, and you'd be right. You would be right. It's how you came to Trini and didn't say, I know. I have this thing. This live is giving ADHD. My mind is all over the place, but I blame you guys. Y'all are throwing hella topics at me right now. Of like imposter syndrome. I have this thing of imposter syndrome where I feel like I'm not as good or I'm not as deserving of certain things as other people. And this pans through like my whole entire life. So literally, when I was in high school, I got on the honor roll. I was like, who's on the honor roll? Not me. I don't deserve to be on honor roll. That don't even make no sense. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe it's supposed to go to somebody else. It even happened in university. One semester I was on the honor roll. I said, who? Not your girl. No, ma'am. When it comes to my voice, I always second guess my voice. I know guys, I literally sang at a stadium for 2 years. Like I sang at a proper, however many thousand people capacity stadium. And I still listen to my voice and I'm like, So as a YouTuber, sometimes when I see people do like meetups or whatever, I'm just like, who's going to want to meet up with me? I'm like, who's going to want to meet up with me? So then I go to these places. And then I tell y'all that I went and y'all be like, and you didn't say anything. And I'm like, I didn't know nobody. I didn't know y'all would. I didn't know. Trinidad. Hi, Paula. Hi, Nessa. Is there a watch party plan for Love? Ooh, maybe. I'll see about that, Nessa. I'll see about that. It would be in the Discord though. So if you're not in the Discord, you better hop in the Discord. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I wish I knew about it. I'm from Montreal and I speak French in it. Oh. Yeah, there were a couple subscribers who were like, no, girl, we need to hang out before you leave. And I left. Yo, how would you enjoy the country if you don't get a proper tour? But I understand. Come back for Carnival. Listen, I'm trying. Me and my friend who were already there, we're trying to go for Carnival next year. So tentative. The only reason why I'm not buying my tickets right now is because I don't know what city I'll be living in. So it doesn't make sense to buy tickets until I have a permanent place of residence. But yeah, I don't know. Like I just I travel and then people tell me after the fact, like, oh, I wish you would have said something. And I'm just like, I don't know. I didn't think I was that important to people. Yep. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for a joke. Aw, you guys. Next time I headed to Toronto, yes, hit me up on Instagram. I would love to hang out with you guys. Are you kidding? You guys are like my friends for real. Yo, why do we listen? Why do we listen to you? LOL. Now you know, okay? Now you know. I do know. I do know. How many times are we gonna have to tell you? I know, Lakeisha, I know. That's the thing about imposter syndrome. Nobody can tell you but yourself. As long as you don't believe you're good enough, that's the truth. As long as you don't believe enough, you're good enough, that's the truth. So I'm working on it in 2023. I'm working on it. I don't really have much to say, but I really appreciate your videos. Also, thank you for that, by the way. Also, why do Love Island have reunions only a week? I don't even know. I don't even know, JR, but they got to stop that. They got to stop that, and they got to stop people from talking on these podcasts so we can get the real tea. Hi, Sharice. How you been, Sharice? I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing well. You see, it's people like Alexis. Talk about, see, I don't want to meet you. And then if I burst out in tears here, then what you gonna do? If I burst out in tears on this live because of you, then what you gonna do, Alexis? You see, guys, she's a bully. She's a bully. Don't let her convince you she's not a bully. Oh my gosh. You've been so social lately. You've been in your introvert bag lately on Instagram with your friends. You were a homebody. Yeah, because that's when I was living in Montreal. I was depressed. Like, I have depression anyways. If you've been here, you've heard the story. But yeah, that was like, I felt almost as low as when I wanted to myself. So I was like, gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. And then it being COVID times on top of that, Montreal had a curfew. Oh no. I had to leave that place expeditiously. You give me a super chat to stop me from crying. Thank you. The door is always open. Oh, you live in Vancouver. My brother was just in Vancouver this week. He wanted me to go with him, but guess who was broke? Me. Am I covering Put a Ring on It? Yes. But here's the thing. Like, the watch parties, I wanted them to be on Discord just because I want it to be more of like a social thing, not just you watching me and me reading comments. Like, I want people to call in and I want you to feel like you could say whatever you want to say and not be like, oh, she's going to post this later. Maybe I can't be completely honest, or, oh, I don't want my face up there, you know? But I'm thinking on top of that, should I still do like reviews or couple breakdowns or something? I don't know. We'll see. But yes, the long and short of it is, in some kind of way, I will be doing Put a Ring on It. Thanks, hun. It's been a challenging year, but I'm hanging in there. I hope you are well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sharice, but I'm glad you're here hanging out with us. And yes, I am doing well. Thank you. Girl, I am such a homebody. I work from home in my mortgage business and 4 days of the week in my other job. Wow. So you bred it up. I'm joking. I mean, you might be. It's like good life. Sounds like a good life. Teach me your ways. Wow. If you had to go on a dating show with Love Island, Love is Blind. Oh, Love is Blind. Oh, wait now. Hold on. Love Island, Love is Blind, Married at First Sight. Because I have to think about the production aspect on top of the structure of the show. I think I'd have to go with Love is Blind. Because Love Island, first of all, I'm a little too hefty for that. And they never cast the type of guy that I'd be interested in. They all look juvenile. I can't. No. And then Married at First Sight, it's a setup. It's a setup and it's a very bad one. So yeah, it'd have to be Love is Blind. As a Black woman, Love is Blind. Okay, queen. Yes. You also want the watch along? Okay. Well, simply that'll still happen on Discord. The watch alongs are happening regardless for Put a Ring on It. And then I'll do something extra for the YouTube people who are not on the Discord. So yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. And Montreal is a slip into the French East Side. Yeah, and I didn't even know what side was French, what side was English. I had a situation in my last apartment when I was living in Toronto. Again, if y'all were here back then, the whole mice thing, and my roommate was talking about, you're really gonna move over mice? And I was looking at her like, you're gonna stay with the mice? That's the real conversation. That's what we really need to talk about. You judging me that I'm leaving because of mice, but you want to stay with the mice? So then I had to find a place lickety split, and that was in Montreal. That's what made sense for my finances at the time. Mice are a deal. Thank you. Shouldn't they be a deal breaker? I understand when you live in places like Toronto or New York, like those things are like, oh, it's mice. But in my home, guys, I don't think you understand. Like, as soon as I saw the first mouse, I emailed my landlord that day and I said, I am out. They said, you're not going to get your deposit. You think I care about a deposit right now? I stuffed my ish in garbage bags, put them all on the bed because I didn't want anything to touch the floor, and I was out in a week. I said, no. Those girls talking about you're going to move over mice. Absolutely. Absolutely, I am. Ugh. Yes, I do cover Temptation Island mix. Rodents chewing on the I mean, girl, my apartment has mice. Oh my goodness. Yes, you do need more mortgage. I wish I even qualified for a mortgage so I could be one of your clients. Hi, Rena. Woo. The mice was a no-go for your girl. Hard no. That's what I'm saying. How dare my phone not notify me? Oh, you know what? YouTube has been a hater in all kinds of notifications. So, yeah. I don't even know what they could do to fix it. It's just broken. It's broken. You are worth more than living in subpar conditions unless you have nowhere else to go. And I didn't even have a place to go, but I was like, I'm going to have to figure it out. And that's how myself found myself in Quebec. That is the long and short of it. I'm pretty sure you can see a video on my channel of me at my friend's house, like sleeping there because I didn't want to sleep in my apartment. I couldn't do it. Is the Discord something you have to pay for? Nope, it is free. It is in every maybe not every description box, but it should be in the description box of this video, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Would I ever move? I would love to move outside of Canada. Are you kidding me? I want to live in California. Has been my dream for so long that even my mom is like, so what's the status on California? You know, like I really want to live in California. If not California, I really want to live in Houston, Texas, specifically Houston, Texas. I used to want to live in Atlanta until I went to Atlanta a few years ago, and I say, you know what? I could visit Atlanta. I don't need to live here. But yeah, I really want to live in California. And then, as I was alluding to earlier, my little male interest lives in South Africa. But even before that, I wanted to live in South Africa. So if those two could come together, that would be nice. So yeah. Houses do not guarantee mice free either. I lived in a 3-story Victorian, and my downstairs neighbor started cleaning out the basement and he aroused no. Yeah, that is terrifying. Damn. California, don't ever want to permanently leave. I love our social benefits, but I want to buy foreign property so I don't have to winter here. Okay. Yeah. I love California. I really do love California. But you're right. The health benefits in Canada are damn near bar none unless I'm trying to live in Europe. Is the mail Is the mail. I never said I had a boo, guys. I said interest. Still single. Still single. Why don't you rent in Houston? I can recommend some great realtors. My brother plays ball out there. Well, so, people should not give university students credit cards because my credit, yikes. Like it was great at first and I was doing so well that they increased the limit and then yeah. So that's my main like thing about moving places. I need to go to a place where I know like the credit thing is not going to be a big situation. Number one. Number two, I have an unconventional job. I need to go to a place where like I could justify my income, you know what I mean? And also it's very volatile. So I need to go to a place that's affordable enough, which Houston tends to be based on what I've seen, affordable enough that even if I'm having a bad month, I can still make rent, make my bills, and all of that jazz. I love living in Van so much to do. I love living in Van, so much to do. Great places to eat and lots of places to vacation inside the province. Yeah. No, Vancouver is like friggin' stunning. Friggin' stunning. I've only been to LA. That's the only place in California that I've been to. I think we passed through Palm Springs. Is Palm Springs where the Walk of Fame is? But yeah, it wasn't a proper trip though, so I'd like to go back to LA. Wait, so Ready to Love and favorite couples in I really like Cynthia, but I prefer her with Anthony. There's a Cynthia on Ready to Love? You should visit Canada. Absolutely. There's a Cynthia? There is a Cynthia. That's how you know I just watched the show for you guys. I don't watch the show for actual comprehension. Um, yeah, I like Anthony and I don't want him to be with any of those heifers. Yes, I'm remembering her now. I remember James. What a guy. I have been wondering, do you only want to do reality TV shows? How about movies or series? I get asked that question all the time. And it's I do reality TV is all I know to review, so I don't even know what that would look like. And to make matters worse, I know somebody who does like movie reviews and series reviews, and I don't like that structure, but I don't know how I would do any better. So that's why I just stick to reality TV shows. At least with reality TV shows, the people have dynamic storylines, you know? It's not predetermined. Something could change. And then on the outside, things change as well. Like you can actually update and keep things going. So yeah, that's my hang up. I'm not against it. I would just need to flesh out the ideas. So yeah. Not y'all referring to her as James' baby mama. I'm crying. Do I ever watch Below Deck? No, but my sister-in-law loves the Below Decks. Oh my goodness. She loves them. But no, I don't watch those. Reality is a good fit, but maybe some documentary. I can't watch documentaries. Typically documentaries are sad, and I don't like to subject myself to sad things. I am already sad intrinsically. I'm already sad on the inside, as is. So I don't need to add to it. You know what I mean? Gosh. Why did I say that? It's true, though. Oh, my goodness. Yes, intrinsically. With movie reactions, the only stay if you watch stuff they like. That's also true too. I'd have to really expand my repertoire because I'd only be reviewing romance movies. Like I love. That's the only time I'll force myself to cry. Like if it's in a love story, you know what I mean? But I don't want to subject myself to sadness. Oh my gosh. I think I would love to know what people here would think about K-dramas. I used to be obsessed with K-dramas. Oh My Venus, Descendants of the Sun, Walk of Love, Kim Bok-joy. I think that's how you say her name. I hope so. I used to be obsessed. Like obsessed. Oh man. I just watched the Bernie Madoff documentary. It was very interesting. I'm gonna look that up. I don't know who that is. Bernie Madoff. Give me a second. American Financer. Oh wow, old white man. Okay. Interesting. Zam Zam just found a new family. Zam Zam just found a new family. Reply 1988. I've never heard of that one. Extraordinary. Okay. Y'all just put them in the list and I'm going to come back to this chat and see what I need to watch that's interesting. But it's got to actually be like captivating. You know what I mean? Because you know them things be 72 episodes. And you got to read along too. Whew, cha. Yes. Should I put a K-drama forum in the Discord? Would you guys want that? Maybe I should do that. Hold on. Let me add that right now so that we can keep this conversation going. You watch romance movies? What? You know what? Okay, so I want to read. I struggle to read because I haven't been diagnosed with dyslexia, but I have some traits of dyslexia 1000%. So sometimes when I'm like halfway through a paragraph, I don't even know what I just read before. And then if I read for too long, the words start to do this. They start to, come together. So I want to read romance books, but it's hard for me to retain sometimes. So yeah, but a book that is on my list, I should have one of my tabs open, is Hail Mary by Candy Steiner. I've been hearing a lot about it on TikTok, so I want to get my attention together and read that book. I ain't gonna hold you, but I stopped watching Love Island after Casa Amor. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. You didn't miss much. You did not miss much. Everyone who was together prior to Casa Amor damn near was together at the end. The only shocker was Kai and Sanam, and then they won the show. I was like, whoa, okay. But you ain't missed much, child. Queen's Court. Okay, I'm only two or three episodes in? So I'm not too far in, but we could talk about it in a minute. Yeah. Okay, so you've been reading Hail Mary. I've been hearing such good reviews about it. Am I going to start doing lives on Instagram? Oh, you want to start? Oh, I thought you were asking me. You should. Well, not after I just gave that reaction, huh? No, you should, honestly. My only thing with Instagram is like a lot of it is like my friends and family. So it's like, I don't know. Kobo has a dyslexia font. Oh. Maybe I should get one of those. It's like a Kindle, right? Maybe I should, because guys, I swear, like, I've had the Becoming book and somebody gifted it to me because I really wanted it, and I feel so bad because I can't finish because my brain, like, is, oh God, like, reading is just so hard for me. But I never was diagnosed with dyslexia, so I don't know if this came on like later on in life. Can you get dyslexia later on in life? I don't know. Do I just have a poor attention span? I don't know. You're saying please review Queen's Court. I thought about it. I didn't know if there would be an interest, but maybe I will. Maybe I will, because I'm still early on. But yeah, what are my thoughts? Tamar is a mess. Nivea is a mess. And Evelyn ain't being a real girl's girl when it comes to this situation. Evelyn always tries to pawn off her undesirables to the other women. Stop doing that. Ugh. Queen's Court is Evelyn Lozada, Tamar Braxton, and Nivea on a dating show where they bring in, I think they brought in like 10 suitors or something at the time, and then they brought in 6, and then they brought in like another 6, and they're just dating these men and seeing how it goes. Yeah. Good night, Lakeisha. Glad you came by. Don't procrastinate no more. Tamar is always a mess. I'm hearing it's good though. Maybe I'll give it a chance. Yeah, it's honestly not bad. I thought I was coming in to like just pure drama because Tamar and then Nivea, Nivea, she everywhere, child. But no, like they have some real deep conversations sometimes, and I feel like they're actually serious about finding a partner. I know how it ends, but I'd like to see the journey. So yeah. Yeah, Evelyn Lozada's on there. Yeah. Kindle has that function too. Okay. So a Kindle or a Kobo. Cool. You see, if I'd never shared with you guys my reading struggles, I would never have known this. Because literally, that's why I don't read anymore. I used to read like crazy when I was younger. Like, I don't know if you guys had this thing with a partnership with Pizza Hut, where if you read 100 books, you'd get like free pizzas from Pizza Hut. Let me tell you who was cranking out those books. Your girl. Me now? Mm-mm. I can't read to save my life. I literally get headaches when I'm reading. My eyes start to tear up. Like the words start coming together. I don't remember what I read the few sentences prior. And it's just, it's too much of a hassle. But that Hail Mary, I want to read it. I want to read it. They're really portraying Evelyn like Mother Teresa. My friend was telling me that Evelyn is a nice, nasty girl. I didn't know. Wow, even you, Adrian, you're saying you don't like Evelyn. Damn. Oh, y'all had that too, Ramel? Yeah. Nice to see you too, Ramel. Wow, yeah, no, I didn't know Evelyn was like this, but she's coming off great on the screen. Great. Yeah. I might also need to get my eyes checked. See, I have got my eyes checked, and I have the one that's after 2020, whichever one that is. It literally it's just when it comes to reading. When it comes to reading, after a while, it's over. It's over for me. Hey, I loved your commentary on Love is Blind. Immediately subscribed after. Thank you, Hermela. Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll be back in a few days. I don't hate Evelyn, but I think we saw worse people on... Hey, that's true. That's true. Girl, I was diagnosed with dyslexia at 23. Okay. Yeah, I feel like when I hit university, that's when the shift happened. Because I was like, this never used to bother me. Ever. But... Do you isolate each line while you read? No. I try to just... So, like, you see, like... Okay, if you're here late, don't judge the fact that I have a Happy Meal, okay? You missed my explanation about the Happy Meal. But if it's, like, grouped small like this, it's no problem. It's when it's on a page with a lot of words, it's over for me. It's over for me. Maybe that's why I got you in college. Yeah, man, because after I got accepted, my brain said, all right, logging off. I said, where are you going? Brain, come back. Are you doing a cast review of Love is Blind? Oh, yeah, Jonelle, please. I want to, but I want to do more than just, here's the person, here's their name, and here's what they do. I thought they were going to give us bios or something. They've given us nothing. So, I mean, I guess I could record one. Tomorrow's what, Tuesday? Yeah, I could record one and put it out, but it'll just be like what I think off of their appearance, not off of a bio or anything. So, we'll see. Do I think Black women should go on dating shows? Okay, here we go. I am one of those people who actually don't think that Black women should stop going on dating shows. In as much as we get mistreated on these shows, I feel like change can only happen if you make yourself relevant in those spaces, right? So people have been exposed on shows like Love Island or whatever other shows for being for having racial biases, because there have been visible minorities on those shows. But actually, I was learning on another YouTube channel that they like to say global majority, so I'm going to start saying global majority. The global majority being on these shows pinpoints where the racial biases are in production and casting and in the people involved as is, right? And I think like change is only going to happen if we keep infiltrating these spaces. And okay, this might shake the table a little bit. I hope it doesn't, and I hope you hear me fully. Sometimes I feel like as Black people, we get so stuck on the Black agenda that we forget that there is a low representation for other cultures, ethnicities, and backgrounds as well. Like, where are the Asian people? Where are the Hispanic people? Where are the Native people? You know? So when people are like, there's not enough Black people, I'm like, well, where are the Asians, y'all? Where are the other global majority people? Like, it's not just white versus Black. So yeah, so yeah, I'm one of those people who like I need us to be on these shows so that we can, create change. But then also, as we enter these spaces, we need to pull the people around us as well and say they need representation as well. They need to be here too. Because this season of Love Island, who was Asian? We had Sanam, the Trini. One that I can recall, at least. So yeah, like I would love to see more Black people, more Black women. I would love to see more Black women being genuinely pursued on these shows. I would love to see more of a catering to Black things, as in our hair, as in our skincare, all of those things. In the same argument, I need to see our other global majority, companions too. I need to see all of us. So yeah. Agreed. I've been here for the Asian representation in Hollywood lately. Would love a more Indigenous person. Exactly. Am I watching Big Brother Canada? I had started it, but then I feel like all these twists and turns that they're putting in, it's not Big Brother anymore. But we'll see. Maybe I'll hop back in. I think there needs to be more diversity in casting, and they need to cast people who have diverse dating histories as well. Agreed. They need to stop bringing in boring blondes. Absolutely. Give me interracial couples, but with people who date interracially. Not a damn surprise. I agree. I understand what you mean, saying bring all people of color. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, it's really, really frustrating because you can tell the show is catering to their mass audience. And it's like, listen, if Black Panther has taught you anything, it's that people are going to ride for their people when something is done well and done right and intentionally. You know what I mean? Even Soul. Soul was a show. I mean, Soul was a movie that I feel like could have been done better, but I think the cultural like impact that the show had and all that stuff, like maybe Pixar didn't realize, dang, if you just make something authentically Black, the people gonna show up. The Black dollar, it is extensive, honey. We got a lot of it to spend if we want to. We gonna pull up for our people. Like, don't be stuck on, we're just trying to entertain the Caucasians. Okay, they got bear shows out there. Put us on. Look at how we're gonna thrive and flourish. But they don't want to do that. They don't care about us. It is ridiculously baked in tropes. Absolutely. Right? As Asian people flew to the theaters for Shang-Chi. That's what I'm saying. When we see our people represented and represented correctly, we pull up. We pull up every time. So, for the people over there at Love Island or Love is Blind or whatever dating shows out, The Bachelor, whatever, it's not that we don't care about these. It's that we're tired of seeing our people being mistreated or being treated as like a backup option, or like even hearing somebody like Davon used to complain about how They wouldn't let her do her hair because of continuity issues. So when she was finished, like doing her hair, like let's say like taking out her braids or something like that, they would tell her to do her hair all over again, so that when they're doing like jump cuts and stuff like that, there isn't basically they're able to piece something 3 weeks from now to today, and it still look like it's in the same timeline because her hair looks the same, her appearance looks the same, and everything. But as Black women, we know our hair is a big deal. Our hair is a struggle. And ain't nobody on these sets ever there to care for us in that way. When we see these Black girls go on Love Island, their wigs be looking woof after a few weeks. But that's because nobody comes in and is there to care for us in that way. Like stuff like that, you know? So it's not just put us on these shows, put us in the screen. Do us right. Do us right. Yeah, that's all. Linda said there was no one to do her braids. See, there's no one to do her braids. So after a while, my hair be looking mad, and then I'm getting roasted by social media. But what I'm supposed to do? I mean, me, I can do my own hair, so that's, but what are they supposed to do? They do send in stylists and people like that, but who do you think the stylists are there for? Yeah. There's a new conspicuously Black woman on The Bachelorette. Are we watching it or not? We are absolutely watching it. Absolutely watching it. I think it's dropping in the summer, so my summer is going to be hectic. To be honest, I know me, and I couldn't do dating shows. I think my personality is more of a fit for a competition show. I would say the same for myself. I think with dating, I'm going to come across too picky, but listen, I know what I want and I know what I don't want. And I only need one. So I don't care if I'm shunning away 12, 13 people. You're not the one. I just need one. Wow, they did that to her, Eve? Honestly, I'm not surprised. People in the UK have they have the audacity. So they would say something like that to Tanya. That's sad. What do I want? Oh man. T Goodies, I think the video of me doing Big Brother casting is still up on my YouTube channel. So if you go on my channel and you do the search, you could probably find it in there. But what do I want in a man? Hi, Nikki B. Well, first of all, he gotta be tall. Cause your girl is 5'10". He gotta be tall. Actually, he doesn't have to be tall. In high school, the guy that I liked, and I think I was already 5'10" at that age, he was like 5'6". Now, would I date a 5'6" man at this age? No. But he doesn't have to be like 6'2" to gain my attention. He could be 5'9". I could do 5'9". That's as low as I'm going. I would like for him to be a big body Benz. Okay? Because you're dealing with a big body bands over here too. Even though I have fitness goals and stuff like that, I'm still gonna be on the thickum side to some degree, and I would like a man like that. If the last person I was with is watching this video and you're wondering, well, why did you go for me? I don't know either. Lapse of judgment, I guess. Anyways. Preferably, I'd like for him to be Black. But I know. Why did I shade the man like that? I'm so mean. We're friends now. It's fine. Well, let me not get into it because here we go. Anyways, I'd like for him to be Black, but I don't discriminate. I think as I'm getting older and as I see where I want my family to go, it'll just be easier with a Black person, easier with an African person at that. Yeah. So, yeah. Should I not have said that? Was that shady? I don't know. Like, I like big dudes. I don't understand what attracted me to. He was so skinny when we first met. He got bigger. He got bigger over time. But when we met, my poor heart. But he was taller than me, so there's that. I didn't really feel the size difference because I had to look up at him a little bit. So, balance. Okay. Force feed what you mean? What you mean force feed? But yeah, I'd like him to be black. I'd like him to be God fearing. I was raised Seventh Day Adventist. I don't really identify with it that much anymore, but a lot of those principles are still within me. So I would want somebody who shares those principles. Don't have to be in the same denomination of Christianity, but shares the core principles that I have. He needs to want to have kids. He needs to want to get married. He needs to have a passport so we could travel. He needs to want to explore different cultures and learn languages and all that stuff because that is me. And I don't need nobody ignorant on my arm. Okay. He needs to understand that although I plan on being a submissive wife, that does not mean I am a doormat. Okay. All right. Okay. And somebody commented the other day under one of my videos when I was talking about how I'm more of a traditional person. They didn't know that I would have been on the side of submission. Did you guys know that? Or did you know? Is that a shock to everybody or just that person? Because I feel like I've made it clear that I wed, bed, and bread, honey. Wed, bed, and bread. That is a life I embrace. I embrace that life for myself. But a lot of people didn't know that. I know that, but I think you had said that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I say it a lot. I'm 26 right now. You're African, so I would assume you'd be more traditional just because of culture. And honestly, when I talk, but I don't really talk about that with my parents or anything like that. This is just me, like how I am. I only started talking to my mom about men last year. And even then I was like, I don't like this. Nope. I don't like it. I don't like it. Barefoot and pregnant for me, please. That's what I'm saying. Wet bed and bread, honey. Do you want to work as a married woman? No. I don't want to work. I want to be at home. Homeschool the kids. Clean the house. Take them to extracurricular activities. I want to go to the work parties talking about that's my man. Look at him. He's your favorite coworker. I can imagine. I want to be that. I'm going to keep the YouTube as extra income because why not, babe? But work. No. I just want to be a housewife. I want to be cooking and cleaning. That's all I want to do. Okay. I got your slippers. Your dinner. I ain't getting nobody's slippers though. That's too much. I ain't getting nobody's slippers, but I'll get your dinner and your dessert and so much more. Hefty and sweaty after a day of work. For the man, no thanks. That's what I'm saying. No. You don't want to cook, little one. Come on now. So you don't want to work. You don't want to cook and clean. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Yes, I could give the mommy vlog. Are you kidding? A momfluencer? Killing it. That's the only work I'll do. As a wife, and you know what's so funny? My interest, he's like, so are you going to get a real job? Who? No, I won't. Unless the interface of YouTube itself crashes, I will be here forever. I will find something else to talk about if I'm done with the TV stuff. Go to work? No. You crazy? Yeah, he said a real job, but he's into the entertainment too. So I know what he meant by that. He's in entertainment as well. I'd eat that. Per. I want to homeschool my future kids at least until grade 2. Daycare is expensive and public schools are trash. I agree, Lady Ray. My favorite YouTube family is the Grimwade family. They live in the UK. They have 7 children. I only want 5. But all their 7 children are beautiful. They are all homeschooled. They all have their own careers, basically. The babies, I mean, they're new here, so we're working on it. But they're in like Chelsea Football Club, the junior teams. They have like these acting roles. They have all this stuff. And I'm not saying that's going to be the future for my children, but I'm just saying, like, even in being homeschooled, they are so well rounded. They're so respectful. They have Christian values, like as a Christian family. And the parents are full-time YouTubers now. Like, that would be the goal. That would be the goal. Do I have any romantic prospects on the horizon? It's hard out here for a pimp, y'all. It's hard out here for a pimp. My interest feels like I'm wasting my time because we always come back to each other anyways. So maybe I'll just stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to, okay? But yeah, no, nobody right now. I'm still on the app. I'm still talking to people, but nobody's really tickled my fancy enough to get me out of the house. And you know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get me out the house. I've only been out the house for 2 people, and the interest is one of them. So cancel him. The other one is the skinny man who took me off guard. It takes a lot to get me out the house. So yeah. How long have me and him been chatting? Well, we actually met 3 years ago. And at the time, I wasn't in a space to nurture a relationship. So he was really putting an effort. He really wanted us to be together. Like, when I tell you, he would call, message every day, like, you know, but I just wasn't ready. I thought I was ready, but I really wasn't. So just before I went, let's see, how much of the story am I going to tell? Just before I went to South Africa, like back in November, I reached out and I was like, oh my gosh, I know someone in South Africa. I should see what he's up to. Maybe we can link up, hang out, whatever. So he was like, yeah, it'd be nice to meet you. This would be our first time meeting after about like 2 years and some, right? First time meeting in person. At the time, he told me he has a girlfriend. So I was like, okay, that's not a problem. It ain't gonna be like that. Child, we met in person. We realized, yikes. So we didn't do nothing. We didn't do anything. However, we realized the friendship was a little bit blurry. Just a little bit blurry. But ain't nothing happened over there. His relationship dissolved some months back. And now we're still just friends. Ain't nothing more than that. But it's blurry. It's just a little bit even more blurry. Yeah, I just told y'all that. I just told y'all. I'm an adjacent homewrecker. It wasn't even my fault that they broke up, but I feel like a part of it is because of me. Wait, so he's been dating someone else this whole time? No. I didn't know he had a girlfriend. He had only just started dating that girl like literally a month before I hit him up. So it was very new. But all this time, I don't know what he was doing. I should ask what he's been doing in the 2 years. Because, yeah, it's only been 3 years as of, like, last month. So, yeah. Throw the whole friendship away. Yikes. Yeah. Lucky you ain't got nobody on. Lucky you, I ain't got nobody on my line. I mean, technically, I still ain't got nobody on my line either. I'm single. Single. I don't live in South Africa, but when I go home to Zimbabwe, it's by way of South Africa. So that's how I found myself there. Okay, you're saying people make mistakes. Guys, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. Literally, we hung out. And the first time we hung out, it was me, him, and his brother. Like, no lines were ever crossed. Like, nothing at all. We just realized, okay, we thought we were friends, but clearly there's more feelings there than just friendship. That's what I mean by like, maybe I could have played a part in the demise of the relationship. That's what I mean. I don't mean like I pushed myself on him and he was like, oh, damn. Like, no. The brother was there as a buffer. Three. Lady. Lady Ray. Yeah, the brother was there as a buffer because stranger danger. I had only known him through the internets. So, yeah. I mean, technically that's not better. Technically that's not better because they both could have Let me just stop telling the story. Let me stop telling the story. Question, was it kissing? No, I didn't kiss him. Nothing. I did not kiss the man. Like, nothing. I'm telling you. I'm just saying through us being in the same space, we just realized like, oh, I don't like you as a friend. I like you as more than that. Yeah. I know. There are after school specials about this. I know. I cannot wait until the day you tell us you're engaged. Oh, God willing, it's before I turn 30. Oh my goodness sakes. Like, that's in 3 years. I got 3 years to get it together. I got 3 years. So you wasn't a homewrecker. You go, okay. But I just feel like if I didn't re-enter his life, like on a daily, well, we weren't really talking daily at that time. We talked more near the end of the relationship. I just feel like if I didn't re-enter his life, maybe they would have been together for longer. But the reasons he gave me for why they were incompatible, it makes sense. Like he said it was going to end at some point just because fundamentally, yeah. I don't date, huh? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Would you probably date him or no? I would. I would. Please pray for a decent man for me, Francesca. I need it. I need all the prayers I can get. All the prayers I can get. Yeah, no, I would date him properly. The only thing is, us dating properly is a big decision. One, he's in a grieving process of the relationship, so we're allowing that to take its natural course, however long it takes. And then it would have to be a real serious conversation because we are severely long distance, right? So, yeah. Let's get back to this cooking and cleaning. Sure, Ludwin, what are your questions? I'm asking for advice on long communicating. Feels uncomfortable. Commuting. I thought you said communicating. Taking a New York style train. How do you deal with putting that anxiety behind me? I don't know. I've never really had a long commute personally. If it's an anxiety thing, I would just say maybe do like podcasts. I think like podcasts are a comfort thing for me. They make the time pass by crazy. And maybe do like plan outs of how long it's going to be, things you can see along the way, maybe like a reward that's at the end of your commute. Like, I know at this station, there's this kind of coffee shop that has this thing that I love. So once I get there, there's something happy at the end of my journey. I don't know. Maybe. It seems like they're taking the train in New York City. Get a maid, sis. How he going? I wouldn't mind to have housekeepers, mainly because, again, I'm African. Damn near everybody I know has a house girl. So that's kind of like a given. If I was living down there, I would definitely have a housekeeper for sure. If I'm living up here, it's going to be me. I'm going to be Molly the maid. It's going to be me. Girl, if you didn't let my gun, I'm going to be married in about 4 years. I hope it's not just gas. I hate you. You hope it's not just gas. I'm crying. I'm still waiting on you to give me advice about how to get over my fear of doing the live on Instagram. Right. Totally forgot about that. Live on Instagram. I don't even know. I think I've only been live on Instagram once, to be honest. I think I did have anxiety because it's like, who's going to watch? And am I just going to be rambling to myself? And what if a troll comes in here? But I think it's just one of those things where you got to bite the bullet. And maybe you have a friend, maybe you have a friend tune in and like send you encouragements through it, you know, just to help you out, just to feel like you're talking to them. And Instagram has the feature where you can put multiple people on the same live, so you could do that. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I'm from Zimbabwe. Look at y'all knowing me. Oh yes, I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm in an almost relationship that's long distance, already seeing some red flags, but that could also just be my unhealthy attitudes. Ooh, you know what? I realized some things that I've been deeming as red flags are just things in myself that I don't want to compromise on. So I feel you on that. Some things are actual red flags. I'm not trying to tell you guys that everything that I used to perceive as a red flag is just, oh, maybe it's a character flaw. Yeah. But some things are really just character flaws. So yeah. Oh, you're from Liberia. Wow. Africa Unite. I pay the housekeeper with your YouTube. Actually, you're right. Because if he's working full time and he's paying all the bills, all the extra luxury stuff could just be from my pay. You're right. You're right. You're right. Therapy does work wonders. Okay. If I wasn't on the YouTube screen, I'd probably be your therapist. I probably wouldn't be. I don't think I ever was going to fully go down the therapy road. I really thought I was going to be a therapist though. But just how long I had to be in school for it. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, no, sometimes they are red flags for real. Tigeddies. Sometimes they really are red flags. Let's don't take what I said, you know. Yeah. What is the biggest red flag for you in a guy? I don't know. They're quite a bit. Okay, so red flag. Are red flags the same as deal breakers? Because if that's the case, I mean, smoking is a no-go, cheating is a no-go, somebody who's rude is a no-go, somebody who's uncompromising, no-go, ignorant, no-go. Also, they're not the same. Okay, well, what's the difference? An ego? Education for a PhD is too much. You know what I mean? Like, can I just be a therapist with my undergrad? That'd be great. Hi, Nicole. Wahala. Be gentle. Please be gentle. Hey. Tofiakwa. Separated and navigating a divorce. Did I miss another comment from you, Vanessa? Oh, is that what you're saying is a red flag? Hi, Iyanla. How you doing? Non-compatibility in general. I feel like a red flag is overused nowadays. People consider a flaw a red flag. And that's what I was saying. That's why I had to look at myself and say, what is a character flaw? And what is a red flag? Because you can't be looking at everybody's, oh, I don't like that in this person, and think that that's a red flag, when sometimes you got to look into yourself and you say, girl, it is not even that deep. And it only bothers you because there's something in you that you got to fix. So I fully agree with you. Everything is not a red flag. Absolutely. That way you don't pay bills and you don't overwork yourself at home. So you can hire many like Little Caesars for your man when he comes home. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not. I'm dead at hot and ready. You're not wrong. Little Caesars really used to be hot and ready though. Like, I don't know if they still are. I haven't been there in years, but you pop in, talk about, I want a cheese pizza. They got a cheese pizza right there. Whew. Yeah. Yes, preach. People don't want to do self-work. Self-work is very confronting. Self-work is very confronting because how dare you tell me I'm in the wrong? How dare you tell me I'm the one with the flaws? In my world, I'm the main character. I can do no wrong in my world. So putting a mirror onto you is very confronting. A lot of people don't want to do that. I, for the longest time, didn't want to do that. But in dating, and this is why I say, even with this interest of mine, back then, I thought I was so ready for a relationship. So when he was like acting like I wasn't giving him the proper attention, or I genuinely was offended. Genuinely was offended. But 3 years later, I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I wasn't the best communicator back then. I thought I was open. I wasn't. I didn't like some confronting questions that he would ask me because why are you probing about my life? And now the roles have switched. Now I'm the one who asks confronting questions and he's just like, whew, yo, you mean business. And I do. Because now I feel like I have looked within myself and I've seen like, okay, here's where you can fix up. Here are things that are just who you are, and that's okay. If you can find somebody to deal with that, that's great. But you also got to find somebody and realize that they've got their own things that are just who they are, and you've got to be okay with that as well. So yeah. Do I do channel membership? You know, I had a channel membership, and shout out to the people who used to be members. I've since closed it because I don't feel like I was giving enough bonus content, and I don't want to make you guys pay for nothing. so, so I canceled it. I was like, save your money. I appreciate people who were still subscribed, even though I had even stopped putting out content. But yeah, I had it and I took it down. I love being told I'm wrong and flawed. Might be a kink. Tell me you hate me. I said, tell me you hate me, and I'll love you more. Well, yeah, that might be a kink, child. That might be a kink for real. Wow. Whew. Okay. Wow. Whew, okay. I feel like the way someone breathes will be a red flag soon, honestly. So what I've deduced from Alexis is, listen, a paraplegic man who hurls insults at you and who impregnates you and keeps you at the house, like that's just that's your perfect man. And before anybody who's new here comes for me, Alexis knows why I'm saying paraplegic. Okay. She knows why. Good night, Eve. Oh, thanks for hanging out with us. Oh my goodness. Yes, tune into the next lab. Don't even know when it will be, but please come back. Oh man. Okay. Ugh, get myself together. Okay. Yes, mouth breather is a thing. But no, okay, so back to red flags. I think like the way that somebody treats other people, especially people servicing you, I don't like that. Any kind of any kind of you being rude to people in customer service, I don't like it. I don't like it because at the end of the day, like some people are rude. And so sometimes they need to get that energy back, but for you to just expect everyone to wait on you hand and foot, it's disrespectful, you know? And like you don't know what kind of day this person has been having. I do think that those people need to handle each client as if nothing has happened prior, just because that is your job. But the reality is we are human beings, right? So sometimes they are having an off day, or a client just before you had just pissed them off. They're doing the best they can most of the time. There's no need for you to be rude and disrespectful to them, you know? Customer service, waiters, even like road rage sometimes. That's a red flag in the interest. The interest has road rage. I don't like that. Because one, it gives me anxiety. Driving alone gives me anxiety. Now you're getting mad at other people. You don't know what that person's going to do. Now they're going to bump into you on purpose. Oh, no. No. I don't like that. Red flag, all talk, no action. Absolutely. Yes. Road rage could get you killed. Hello? Yeah. I don't like it. He says he's working on it. I hope so. But I've been in the car with him before and it wasn't like too bad. It's just whenever he calls me sometimes and I hear him, maybe it's because I'm not in the environment that maybe it feels like bigger than it is. But yeah, whenever I'm on the phone and I hear the road rage, I'm like, mm-mm. I don't like that. I don't like that. You won't survive in my country road rage. What country are you from? What country are you from? If you tell me if you tell me you love me after 5 minutes of knowing me, like, sir, do you even know my last name? Okay, so love bombing. Absolutely. Red flag. Hello. Wanting marriage benefits without the marriage. Because who are you? Because who are you to be expecting those things? Doesn't like animals. That's cute. But yeah, I can see how that could be a red flag for some people. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not about to get killed over someone's emotions. And honestly, when you reach home, most of the time, whatever happened that made you have the road rage is a non-factor. So why can you even escalate so fast over something that is not that deep? You know? But again, like I said, I witnessed the road rage in person and it wasn't as bad as how it feels over the phone. So maybe it's the lack of context that makes me think like, ah. So yeah. Oh, you're currently being love bombed by a married man you met in Nigeria. Well, I'm a red flag because I need you to love me after 5 minutes. You know what's so funny? There was one guy and him and I were friends now, like actual like good friends. But back when we were interested in each other, I could have sworn we were going to get married. And we had only been talking for like a week at that time. I was like, this is my husband. Girl, that only lasted about a month and a half. That only lasted about a month and a half. And now it's been like a year and a half since then. Now we're actually like homies. And I see like, oh, yeah, no, that wasn't that was not gonna be my forever. That was not gonna be my forever. But yeah. His stories are so convincing. No, stop believing them. Stop it. He's married. He is married. My biggest red flag was my unhinged attachment. Oh, do tell. You're married, right? So I assume that you got that sorted, or maybe you found somebody who had a hinged attachment that you could hinge your unhingedness to. I don't know. Oh my goodness. People can't apologize, and admitting you're wrong is like pulling teeth. Yeah. I learned that I need somebody who speaks my apology language. Because the last person I was dealing with, the skinny man who took me off guard. And guys, when I'm referring to that person, it's Cupcakes. I hope you know that's who I'm talking about. I'm sure you did know, those who know who Cupcakes is, but it's Cupcakes who I'm talking about. Whenever I would express a dislike for something, in retrospect, when I think about it, I swear I was being gaslit. Because he would make it seem like the thing that I'm upset about didn't even happen. And I'm like, no, here's A, B, C, and D examples of where this instance happened. And I'm telling you, I'm not okay with it. And he'd look back at me like, I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. I'd be here like, am I going crazy? So eventually I just let it go because I'm like, damn, maybe it didn't happen. Maybe I perceived it wrong. But this interest doesn't question whenever I'm upset with him. Doesn't question. Addresses the thing that I said I'm upset about. Acknowledges on his end how he aided in making me upset or how he's perceiving me being upset about it. Apologizes and then proposes an action to rectify the situation. I need that in my life. I need someone who speaks my apology language because Let me tell you, I'm not a combative person, but I feel like, especially with the interest's personality, I should give him a name instead of just calling him the interest. We'll say Oga, because he's Nigerian. With Oga's personality, if he was like headstrong and I'm not going to apologize, it'd be World War VII. Because 3, 4, 5, and 6 would have already happened. It would be World War VII. So the fact that he knows how to speak my apology language, like he just knows it. I never even explained, like, don't you understand that I'm said in this way? And don't you, like, it's just in him to apologize in the way that I feel at ease. That is very important. Get somebody who speaks your apology language, child. It is important. It is important. Give us the full tea on what happened with Cupcake, because at one point I thought you were making it work even post move. Yeah, it's true. Up until December. Up until December, I was trying to make it work. And Olga was telling me, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone. But I was like, no, I'm going to try. I'm going to make it work. And then when I left him alone, he said, see, I told you should leave him alone. I'll get into it in a minute. We'll see. I don't know. How do I show clips from shows on your videos? I download the episodes. Thanks for loving my videos, Mally. Yeah, I download the episodes, and then when I edit, I just edit the clips into my video. I use Filmora for context, and yeah, I just search up the video where I can find it, download it, and then keep it going. Or if I'm doing like Love Island, because I don't want to wait for the show to be uploaded somewhere, I just screen record. Yep. We have to have the same family dynamics, because these people that do tough love and rough speak be hurting my listen, Sunny Days. Listen. So me and Oga, we realized we were raised very differently. Me, I have 2 older brothers. He also has 2 older brothers. Him and his 2 older brothers, they yell at each other and they fight and they do all that stuff. Me and my 2 older brothers, we don't even raise our... Guys, in my household, shut up was a swear word. Shut up was a swear word. Crazy was a disrespectful word. I remember one day I said to my dad, "Are you crazy?" Like, not even calling him crazy, but like the phrase, "Are you crazy?" The hell I had to pay that day. The hell I had to pay that day. So that's the kind of family that I'm coming from. You know? I come from a family where even shut up was a swear word. We don't yell. We don't whatever. This one, F you and da-da-da and wada. So sometimes when I hear this one getting loud with me, I'm like, excuse me, who is it that you think you are talking to? And he's like, well, I'm trying to get my point across. I'm like, yeah, but you're an adult. You can talk to me regular. No, but when I'm mad, I don't care that you're mad. I don't care that you're mad. Speak to me like I'm not a child. Speak to me like an adult who comprehends, who understands. You don't need to yell just because you're upset and just because that's what y'all used to do in your family. In my family, we don't even yell. So if it were me, like, guys, it used to be so bad in my family, this whole not yelling thing, that my dad is really tall. So when I was young, he looked like a giant. So sometimes when he would talk, it would feel like he was yelling. I would just walk away. He wasn't yelling, but he would feel like he was yelling, and I would walk away because I just don't do yelling. I don't care who you are. So that's something that we would need to iron out if we were to be together, because your people be yelling and stuff like that. My people, we don't do that. We don't do that where I'm from. We don't do that where I'm from. Hi, AP. Yeah, we don't do that where I'm from. Don't yell at me, boo. You got the wrong one. Not today. Not yesterday or tomorrow. Okay. They had to censor shut up in the 60s? You know what? My parents are from that time, so that could be why. Yeah, no, shut up was a swear word in my family. We don't do that. We don't do that. Listen, they be having me shook. Like, don't speak to me like that. I'm soft. I'm soft. I am soft. Okay. Yeah, my house gets loud and aggressive, not physically, but mouth. I've done a lot of self work, but to be in this family, get ready to get loud all holidays, all the times. See, my family is loud, but in enjoyment loud. We're not loud when we're like frustrated or upset with. Rarely do we even get frustrated or upset with each other. Honestly, I can't even tell you a time where I'm sure it has happened, especially in our teen years, because when I was entering my teens, my brothers were leaving their teens. So, yeah, because if I was 12, 13, 19, yeah, when I was 12, the eldest was 19. You know what I mean? So, we were kind of phasing out. So, I don't really like remember any like real arguments, but yeah, we're loud as a people having fun, but do not get loud with me. Where's that from? Mad TV. The King Burger skit, in case you didn't know. Who we talking about heavenly? Not no damn buddy. Go and do your homework. Is there any conversation to be had about how sex education is taught and how many found out about their desires through the internet? Ooh. We trying to have that conversation. Wow, okay. Interesting. Lying was a swear word for me too. Because parents don't lie. Oh, please. Oh, please. Is there any conversation to be had about should we go down this road? I don't know. Let me just keep it short because maybe I shouldn't share everything about my life on the internet like that. But yeah, my desires were definitely discovered through the internet. Through the internet. But I had sex education pretty early. I went to an Adventist school and they started implementing it in grade 7. So I was 11 turning 12. So yeah, at 11 years old, we were learning about sex in school. No problem. I remember when I started going to a semi-public school, they did sex ed in grade 9. I said, grade 9? Literally by the end of that year, one girl left pregnant. I said, y'all are too late. Grade 9? You missed the boat. It has sailed. But anyways, yeah. I like tea with my homework, shy. I'm dead. We talking about the man in South Africa, girl. His nickname is Oga. And I'm also telling them the wrapping up of cupcakes. Maybe I'll tell them. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about telling them about cupcakes. We'll see. I was learning about sex in school at 11 as well. Yeah, in school for sure. Definitely in the media. I was watching The Mummy and saw Our Death Bay. If you don't know, look him up. You know I don't know him. You know bare people that I don't know. Our Death. I'm learning about new people today. First it was Bernie Madoff. Now it's Our Death Bay. Hold on. Our Death Bay. You know, I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have that. Alexa. Wow. Okay. Oh man. I think many did, but I think there's a difference between what you see online and what you actually like in real life. This is true. How am I rude to you? I say you can have it. I said you can have it, baby. You like it. I love it. And yes, his name is Olga for obvious reasons. I learned about it in the 6th grade for puberty and grade 8 for specifics on sex and STIs. Listen, Giraffe, we got so deep in the sex ed convo in grade 7 that my teacher was telling me she not only cries after sex, but her toes be curling and blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I told y'all I went to an Adventist school. An Adventist school is tied to a church, like the Adventist church. Her husband was a pastor. So now I gotta look at this man while he's preaching at his church, talking about, oh, you be making my teacher's toes curl up, and she be crying and shit. Oh, that's weird. So yeah. As a virgin that doesn't watch adult movies, watching people kiss makes me so uncomfortable. Listen, watching people kiss be doing something to me, child. Anyways, leaving the education to the parents parents only is a scary proposition. My aunt's knowledge on such things is severely lacking, so I would have to be scared for my cousin. Yeah, that is true for Joey. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. When I first got my period, I thought I was dying. It happened at Heavenly's house. Heavenly, who's in the chat. I was like, my life is over. I'm dead. I'm dead. I need to prepare my family. I can't tell them, you know, ugh, it's over. So yeah, I definitely needed that in school education because I didn't know what was going on. Y'all remember that sex show about the old lady? What was her name? Sue Johansson, apparently. No, that show missed me. Ninth grade is a little too. That's what I'm saying. Ninth grade is late. My high school had a daycare. Really? Yeah, I remember in high school, I think it was my first or second year. So like grade 10 or 11. One of my friends was coming to me crying about her abortion. I said, Jesus, y'all are having sex? Like, I mean, I knew people were having sex, but I was like, we're getting abortions in high school. Oh my God. Like, wow. So yeah, ninth grade is too late. Ninth grade is way too late. My celebrity crush? I don't know that I have one right now. Maybe Jonathan Majors, because he's the most popular face in my media right now. Look it up, Flan. It was a vibe. Okay. Based on TV, I thought every man had to be able to lift me up and carry me to bed. Listen, okay? I thought my first kiss was going to be this romantic, like, under the stars or under the rain. And I definitely was plastered drunk with a stranger, and I cried after it happened. I cried. For those who don't know how old I was, actually, for those who do know, don't say anything in the chat. But I'd like for you guys to guess when my first kiss was. Mind you, I was drinking, so that's a clue. I was drunk. Well, I did start drinking at 16, so maybe that's not a clue. But at least you know I was at least 16. And I cried after I cried. How old do you think I was? How old do you think I was? Somebody said 21, 23, 25, and you still haven't kissed? Valid. 22, 20. Yeah, I was 21. I was 21. Yeah. I cried. He didn't even do nothing to me. It was very emotionally overwhelming. Do you get a prize? You got a heart emoji from me. Mwah. Yeah. I missed your comment. What'd you say? My 13-year-old self. At 13, you watch a late night television? Yo, I think it was me and Heavenly used to sneak down because we used to be neighbors at one point. She's my cousin. We used to be neighbors though at one point, and we would sneak down in the night and watch shows late night. But at one point, I think like the TV turned into like some demon thing, and then the lights shut off. Something happened. We ran upstairs, grabbed the Bibles, and started praying till kingdom come. Okay, so that late night show would have never caught me because I was scared of watching TV at night after that. So yeah, guys, I was 21 and I cried. It was so overwhelming for me to kiss somebody because I never gave boys attention at all. I just didn't see the point. I knew I liked them. I knew they looked good. But date? I wasn't ready for that. Date. And that was 6 years ago. Look at me now. I missed your comments, you guys. I'm trying. Whoa, what did you say? What did you say? How does one find others who like the same interest in you as you in real life? It's a struggle being a pro wrestling fan only on social media and keeping it in my room. Do you ever go and Google like something near me? Do that. Because that's how I found a lot of like music connects when I first moved to Toronto, like a lot of people who are in the music business. And now seeing how far they've come, like through the pandemic or everything, I'm like, damn, I should have really like kept up with these connects because they are killing it in the music game right now. But yeah, just look up something near me. As obscure as of a title as you want to put it, it really doesn't matter. And sometimes you'll find common interests. Also, if you have Facebook is good for that. And when you connect with these people on social media, you know you can meet them in real life too. They don't have to be just social media friends. You can meet them in real life too. So, yeah. What did you miss? You left? Nobody knew that. Oh my gosh. Guys, how many comments am I missing? Lord have mercy. What did you say? Harry and Meghan. Oh no. That woman who didn't know she was black. No. No. I'm happy they escaped the crown though. Good for them. You're from Nigeria. My interest is from Nigeria. I don't know if you guys caught that, but he is. I like him too much, you guys. It's actually a problem. If you go on my TikTok and you see the most recent thing I posted, that's him. That's him. What is my favorite reality TV show? Big Brother. Big Brother. Jezebel and Ahab. Oh gosh, Alexis. Who's Jezebel and Ahab? Harry and Meghan? What is my type of man? Where were you 20 minutes ago? Unless you mean aesthetically, I always tell people big, black, bald, and bearded. That's the simplest way I could put it for you. Big, black, bald, and bearded. Now, have I veered off the course a little bit? Yes. Cupcakes was the veer off. But I am back on track. Okay. Olga is big, black, bald, and bearded. Jeez. I almost lost it there for a moment. Because up until December, I was in the sunken place. Have I watched Occupation Double? No, I haven't. Hope he's nothing like us, Kay. Well, you know, it could happen. It could happen. You never know. You just never know when it comes to dating. It's just a risk. But we are so honest with each other. I think almost like too honest. We are so honest with each other that I don't ever question things. When he says things to me, like I believe it. And even when I say things to him, like we just know we're very honest with each other. So even if he was entertaining somebody else, like he would tell me. He would even tell me, okay, well, I'm not going to say just because it's his business now, it's not my business, but let me just say, I don't have that worry. I don't worry that he's like SK. Yeah. My type is a person who seasons their food. Can I date somebody shorter than me? Only an inch. Only an inch. I love having crushes since I don't work and I have no one to crush on. So I think I'm forcing myself to crush on my BFF's brother. Well, what does he look like? Give us a celebrity lookalike or something so we can form something in our heads. Have you and your SA boo met in person? Yes, we have. That's why I hit him up before I went to SA, because the plan was to meet him in person. The first time it was me, him, and his brother. The second time was just me and him. So yeah, I am supposed to be going to South Africa again this year. But the problem is now that he's in the equation, it's kind of like, do I make a trip solely for him? But we've already talked about that. And if it is solely for him, he's buying the ticket. He is buying the ticket. And this is even him. I said, I'll pay 50-50. He's like, I'm buying the ticket. So yeah. But if not, he'll just be a part of my already planned trip. So yeah. Chris Pratt. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad. I hope it all works out, Queen E. I wish you all the best. Sending you tons of love. Thank you, Free. I appreciate it. I've watched both Canadian and USA Big Brother, and I think I like the Canadian version better. There are parts that I do like better, so I'll give you that. There are parts that I do like better. Yeah, I'll give you that. It was nice hanging out with you too, Cherise, and I hope this year pans out a hell of a lot better. Am I watching Big Brother Titans? Margaret, I wanted to so bad, but that is one of the few shows I cannot find. I want to watch BB Naija, and I want to watch The Bachelor South Africa. Those are like the two shows I cannot find. There used to be a Twitch streamer one time who used to stream Big Brother Naija, and their channel got swiped. So can't watch Titans, can't watch The Bachelorette South Africa. It upsets me a lot. Oh, yeah, where are you going? Oh, maybe you don't want to tell us where you're going, but I'm glad we distracted you. I'm in Canada, girl. I'm in Canada. I'm in Ontario. I only like the part that I can vote. I'm dead. Who do you think is going to make it in the final episode of Ready to Love? The way that it's looking with Blake and Susu. Actually, I haven't seen this most recent episode. We're doing a watch party over on Discord for that tomorrow evening. Shout out Layla who asked for that. So we're going to watch it tomorrow. I haven't seen it yet. But based on how things are going, I think Susu and Blake are going to be there. I feel like Morgan is going to be there, unfortunately. And most likely with Tony. I would love for Anthony to be there, but I don't think he's going to find somebody in this process. Probably Mark Anthony would be there with Mercedes. And yeah. Blake is fine. That man is fine. But oof. Yikes. What time is the watch party? Good question. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I don't think I'm doing anything. So maybe 7 p.m. Eastern. Does that work for you guys? 7 p.m. Eastern. Anywhere. She don't love us like... What do you mean? Hold on. Sunshine Candy Girl, I'm working on it. T Gettys, don't shade me. I just opened up to you guys at the top of this live talking about I have imposter syndrome. Okay, I'm trying. I'm trying. I've been ready for the drama. I'm ready to love. Listen, okay. So yeah, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Pull up. 7 p.m. Eastern. Because the problem with Discord is if you miss it, you miss it. When it's gone, it's gone. I was thinking maybe I should record them and do like some kind of chopped up version for a replay on YouTube, but I need to have the consent of the people on Discord. So I'll work that out. We'll see. But yeah, I'm trying, Sunshine Candy Girl. T Getty's coming for my ass. I do, to answer your question though, Sunshine, I do travel a lot. Like last year alone, I was in Alberta, I was in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Botswana, I was in the Dominican Republic. This year, I've been to Trinidad and Guyana. Like I be traveling, you know? So if there was something to travel for and then y'all wanted to meet up, I will let you know. Likely I will be there. I like to hop on a plane. I love a plane ride. Is there a fee to join Discord? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. down in the description. It should be in this description. A shout out to YouTube. Hello. YouTube has really changed my life. That's why I will always be grateful for you guys, because you have changed the trajectory. You have changed the trajectory, thank you, of my life. And I am forever grateful, like forever grateful. So yeah. Do I travel solo or with a group? So far, every trip has been planned with somebody besides the African one. So when I went to South Africa, Botswana, and Zimbabwe, I was by myself. However, that's where my family is. So I can't really call it a solo travel because I was going home. Yeah. Trajectory, child. Trajectory. I got fans close by. Oh, well, are you going to Beyonce? I'm going to be at Beyonce. Do you like the Read? Because I'm going to the Read show. We can meet up there. Because I remember when I went to Tiana Taylor, some people cussed me out that I didn't tell them I was going to Tiana Taylor. So let me say it now. I will be at the Beyonce concert on the Sunday. I will be at the Read Live in April. Do you think Kai and Sanem will make it in the long run? Will Tanya end up Will Tanya end up with Martin? Oh, absolutely not. That's not happening. Absolutely not. Kai and Sanem, though, I think if they make it past a year, they can make it in the long run. I think if they make it past a year, they're good to go. So yeah. Thank you for Joey. I believe it. This is my year. Have you ever thought about going on an EF ultimate break trip? I don't even know what that is. What is that? I'm in the States and I can get to Canada more quickly than I can here in my own city. So a lot of us go to Canada to drink because the age legally is 18. Yeah. Well, it is still 18 nationwide besides Ontario. So yeah, Ontario, it's 19. I'm pretty sure. Love the Read, but not going to make the show. Oh, so sorry to hear. I love the Read. Love the Read. Are there any other podcasts that I would recommend? Let me go through my podcast list. I would recommend mine, but we have been severely slacking. I listen to Pressed, The Read, The Friend Zone, Closet Confessions, 90s Baby Show, Is This Gonna Cause an Argument? How Married Are You? Mine, I Like the Way You Think. I used to listen to The Love Hour before they canceled that. Sarah in the chat. The category is Black womanhood. Period. I've been meaning to listen to Dying for Sex, but I haven't yet listened to that. I'm trying to think of the ones that I actively listen to because I have a lot liked, but don't really listen to them as much anymore. But yeah, those are the main ones. Is $1,000 plus reasonable tickets for a single night of entertainment? Are you talking about Beyonce? Because let me tell you, if that money was in my account, I probably would have done it. But that's because my friend and I made like a pact that every time Beyonce's in town, we would go. She doesn't live in the same city as me. So back when we lived in the same city, we would go and see her together. But yeah, if she was in town and she said, "Babe, let's go." Okay. Not Cupcake Man. Is that Erica? Erica, are you in here? Your name is Erica, right? I hope so. To My Sisters podcast is also really good. Okay, let's see. To My Sisters. Oh, wait, is that the two black women who sit on the couch? To My Sisters. Yeah, I think I've seen clips of them. Let me follow it. Yes, a Beyonce pack. We are in a cult. Hashtag swarm. Now I'm right across from Windsor, Ontario. Oh, you live in Detroit. I want to live in Windsor just so I can drive down to Detroit. I want to go to WrestleMania at least once in my lifetime. When I was a kid, I would have died to go to WrestleMania. Are you kidding? My dad loves WWE. You should look into it. Girl, you missed. Where's your comment? It's a company where they have discounted trips, but you go with a group, and they even have ones with just girls. Oh, what did you said? EF Ultimate Break. You see how I remember that? Y'all, I be listening. 18 to 35. Ooh, sweet spot. I like that age group. Okay. Wait, is this in USD? Is this in USD? Because if it is, then it's a no. Oh, wow. I might do it. Yeah. I might do it. Yes, dead giveaway. You said Windsor, Ontario. I'm like, you live in Detroit. You live in Detroit. If you were to choose to be a bombshell or a contestant on the show in Love Island, which one will you be? A bombshell or a contestant? This is assuming they are accepting fluffies now. You know, I would like to be a bombshell. I want to come in and cause chaos. And I know everybody says that and then they flop, but I think I'd actually cause chaos, because even if I'm not able to find a love interest, guess who's going to be blowing things up? I'm going to play psychological warfare on you. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't include the flag and it's USD. Oof, yeah. Yeah, then they lost me. Just get a group of friends. It's cheaper. Concerts are insanely priced this year. I know. Ticketmaster is robbing you blind. It's crazy. I remember my first Beyonce concert. My seats were better than the seats I have for this coming up concert, guys. The tickets were less than $40. The tickets were less than $40. And then the tickets I paid to be front row on the Run 2 tour, flight included, I think we both paid under $600. Flight, mind you, we had to take a flight as well. It's too much. Yes, 40. Yes. Oh, you should see Masego live. Oh, he's great. I saw him at the what festival were we at? I wish Heavenly was still in the chat so she could tell me. Let me call her real quick. What festival that was at? Because I think that festival, their lineup tends to be really good. Yeah, resellers do ruin everything, absolutely. Someone needs to blow up Ticketmaster, or at least, like, I don't know, sell the tickets on Beyonce.com. Like, don't go through Ticketmaster because it's just crazy. What?
Are you on live?
Yes, I'm on live. I have a question to ask you since you're not in the chat.
Yes.
What was the concert that we went to in Atlanta? I mean, the festival. What was it called?
I think it's One Love.
No, One Love was in Calgary.
It's not. I think it's one something. One
Music Festival, right?
Okay, I'm searching it up right now.
Either way, Masego was at that concert. He did amazing. You should you should consider the one something festival. It's in Atlanta.
One music festival. Yeah, you're right. It's one music
One
fest.
music fest. Okay, bye.
Fine.
Cause let me think, who was there? Mario was there. Kirk Franklin was there. The Isley brothers were there. Ari Lennox was there. Her was there. Ty Dolla Sign. SWV Honey was there. Masego was there. Dan, not Daniel Caesar. Not Daniel Caesar. What is that man's name? Lucky Day. Lucky Day was there. And then a lot of like local people. Oh, T.I. was there too. And then a lot of local people. So yeah. Kirk Franklin gets on your nerve. I loved it. I loved this before. It was great. Yeah. No, look up the one music fest in Atlanta. I think their lineup is great. I think their lineup is great. Yeah, it was really good. It was a good bang for our buck. It was 2 days. It was the uh Saturday and Sunday. And honestly, like there was just so much going on. We just had to be in the back just because sometimes you'd want to see what's going on in this stage, but then there's also this stage. There's this third stage over there. Hella food kiosks. Like it's worth your money. It is worth your money. Yeah, definitely worth your money. Lauren Hill was there. No, Lauren Hill was at the One Love Festival. I also went to the One Love Festival. She was there. But at the One Music Fest, that's in Atlanta. She wasn't there. I love a festival, if you couldn't tell. I love a trip. Like, I just love traveling the world. I love learning cultures. I love seeing new places. Like, I remember the first time I went to Texas. I was there with my parents. We were there for a conference, but guess who wasn't going to the conference? I just had to pretend I was interested in and they knew I was pretending. I had to pretend to be interested in the conference so that I could go with them because they were paying. And I would just hop on buses and just let them take me wherever. Literally, I just like, the bus driver would be like, hey, this is the last stop. And I say, oh, okay. Are you turning around? Are you doing a U-turn? Because I just came to see the city. So, yeah. Yeah. Wait now. Hold on. She's going to be at One Music Fest is what you're telling me? One Music Fest 2023. I don't see a lineup. Is this an old lineup that you're looking at? Anyways, 2022. Okay. My point is, if there's somebody that you really really want to see and you think that the concert tickets are expensive, see if they're performing at a festival. You'll get more bang for your buck, see a lot more performances, and probably be put onto artists that you didn't know that you would like. My first festival that I went to, it was this white guy. I think his name is Bear or something like that. And I was like, I don't want to listen to this Bear person. His music actually wasn't bad. And I was like, okay, you've got a fan in me. That festival also had Lauryn Hill, like I said. Lecrae was there. Wale was there. Anderson .Paak. Oh, he's so good live. Like, he's so talented, that man. But yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was good. A festival are the way, okay? Maybe we should have a Queen E meetup at a festival. That would be a vibe. That would be a vibe. Are going to go to Oshega this summer in MCL. You know what? I think I am. Because I learned there were all these events happening in Montreal. And because I was depressed and I didn't want to leave my house, I missed everything. So if I'm still living in Ontario in the summer, I might. I might. I'd love to go to an Afrobeats festival. There is one every year, Afrofest in Toronto, and I miss it every single time. I don't know how, but I miss it every time. But yeah, we'll see. Have you ever went to a concert where the act was disappointing? I went to the one music fest where Burna Boy was supposed to pull up and he didn't pull up. And you know who his replacement was? Mind you, the replacement for Burna Boy. Burna Boy. Burna Boy was T.I. For Burna Boy? I get it. Atlanta is your city, sir, but Burna Boy? Swap him out with T.I.? Oh, hell no. Hi, Cece. Hell no. I was pissed. I used to love T.I. when I was younger, but I'm sorry. T.I. does not measure up to Burna Boy if you're expecting to see Burna Boy. Give me a Wizkid. Give me a Davido. Give me somebody else. T.I. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was pissed. No, it wasn't even an immigration thing, T. Geddes. It wasn't even an immigration thing because he was just in California that same week. Like the week coming up to the weekend of our festival, he was in California. Don't trigger me again. I was pissed. I was so mad. But I can't even be that mad because some people flew in just for Burna Boy. Poor them. Poor them. No, this was in Atlanta. This was in Atlanta. We were in Georgia. Anyways. Try going to Miami Afrobeats Festival. It's more lit. That might be a vibe. Atlanta Festival. It's already been 2 hours. Y'all know the drill. It didn't even feel like 2 hours. Okay, let's go to 10 o'clock. We got 30 more minutes. Let's go to 10 o'clock. 30 more minutes. I got to see the Usher Vegas residency. Girl, I hope you had a body condom on. Let me not shade him. I love Usher, but these allegations in these streets between him and Trey Songz, I don't know who is more problematic. Woo. Anyways. Yikes, I'm old. Don't know who Burna Boy is. It's okay, Cece. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Hello. Green bean for sure. How was it? I'm trying to go watch him. I think it would be great. Just based off of the videos alone, the roller skating, the dancers. The dancers. I hope you don't mind cheeks in your face. Okay. Ooh, Stormzy. I don't listen to enough of Stormzy, but I love a UK artist. They got a different swag to them. So yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, he's cute, but he can't touch me. Okay. Because let me tell you, you're going to leave with something. If you touch you, you're going to leave with something. Oof. And it ain't going to be a blessing. Now DJ got us falling in love again. For me, the song that always comes to my head when I think about Usher is Good Kisser. But yeah, that's funny. Need to see Pink live. Pink would be interesting, but I haven't listened to Pink's music since I was in like high school or something. But I think she would have a great stage presence for sure. Oh, it's not the Pink that I'm thinking of. Okay. What Pink are you guys talking about? I thought we were talking about Pink, the white woman. It doesn't sound like that's who you're talking about. Who is that? Yeah, how many Pinks are there? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. Because I thought pink was only one. There was only one pink in this world. Okay, you calling her light skin as a joke. Got it. Got it. Thoughts on the Hailey Bieber and Selena drama? You know, I didn't think that I would care, but as it keeps popping up on my TikTok, I am thoroughly entertained. Personally, I'm Team Selena. But you know, she had the R&B. Hello, not Pink Panther. What are your thoughts on Phoebe and Mitchell and Claudia and Austin still being couple? I'm shocked. Phoebe and Mitchell is genuinely a shock. But Claudia and Austin, I could see it. I could see it. It hasn't even been 6 months yet. Because, around the 6-month mark is where people start to get a little itchy, start to get a little antsy. But I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them for sticking it out. Yes, girl, there is drama in the Bieber world. When is there not? When is there not? Light skin pink is what they used to call pink when she did R&B, like her song "There You Go." Let me listen to "There You Go." Did it have an R&B feel? Because there's girls now called light skin Keisha and all them things. I don't know any of these new people, you guys. I don't know any of these new people. I just learned Glorilla's face a few months ago. I had heard her songs on the internet, didn't know. This is where my age starts to show, because I'm more like the old school music or African music or gospel music. When it comes to mainstream pop, hip hop, rap, and R&B, I am behind. So behind. So behind. She started out R&B. Well, that makes sense, because I always was gravitated to her. Something about Pink. Just something about her. There You Go could have been in Save the Last Dance. I loved Save the Last Dance. Only the first one. Second one was trash. I don't know none of these young bloods. I'm saying. Child, I can't even tell the difference between Glorilla and Ice Spice. Oh, okay, now you pushing it. I know Ice Spice got the hair. And an attendant like you do. And an attendant like you do. Like you do. The boys are Leo. The boys are Leo. Something like that. She got the hair. The big red hair. Yeah. Baby. Really? Babyface has an eye for talent, I tell you. Wow. Is that the Cabbage Patch? Yeah, she does kind of look like a Cabbage Patch doll, I can't lie. But yeah, that's her. I don't even know these artists. Was it the Grammys that I was watching? And a young something came. Young. I sound like I am 47. Young Thug. Was it Young Thug? Guys, was it Young Thug? I don't even know. He was also on SNL with Michael B. Jordan, and he was doing the... Who's that man? Who is he? What's his name? Who is that? Somebody tell me. He's black. I think it's Young something. You don't know him either? Okay, well, I tried, guys. I tried. These new Lil Baby. It's kind of young. Lil Young. I don't know. Lil Baby. That was the first time I had seen that man's face. I was like, Harpo, who this? Who is this? And apparently he's a really big deal. I was like, I don't know this man. I was like, I don't know this man. But he's a really big deal. I'm so out of touch with these new people. If you were asked to be on these shows, Love Island USA, Love Island UK, Love is Blind, Ready to Love, which one would you choose and what kind of contestant would you be? I answered this question a little bit earlier. It would be Love is Blind. Honestly, I would just show up as me. I think I'm dope. And if I show up as me and I don't find somebody, that means that my person was never going to be there. I'm never going to conform myself. If I'm truly there for the pursuit of love, I'm never going to force myself to be somebody I'm not. If I'm going on Love Island as a bombshell, I'm going to cause havoc. Purely. Lil Baby, the Baby, Young something. I'm telling you, there's too many. There's just too many. I can't keep up. I don't know. I don't know. Is it just me or is Queenie going in and out on anyone? I'm going in and out. Oh no. Let's see. My computer's trying to clock out. My computer said that's enough. It's time to go to bed. Damn. The audio's choppy for y'all. Is it better now? Maybe it was falling out. It's better now? Okay. Y'all gonna have me looking like an old auntie on the internet talking about how you work this thing. Oh, you can't even see how you work this thing. I taught my mom. Oh, my mom is so cute. I taught my mom how to take a selfie when I was in Botswana last year, and she's like, "Okay, so how do you?" And I'm like, "No, mommy, put the phone on." She's like, "How do you take it?" I'm like, "Mommy, like put the phone up, like take it like up here, like this." She's so cute. Let me look at the picture that she took. I was so proud of her. Yes, a selfie. I was so proud. Hold on. I have to scroll for a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. She did well, I can't lie. Quick learner. Where is it? Oh, dang. Did I not save it? Oh well. Let's just say she was good. Moms and aunties with the under chin. I'm telling you, just... Why? Why you want that? It's so unflattering. So, girl, we'll be all right along with you. Have you seen Chloe Bailey's sex scene with Dance and Idris in their new movie? It's a series, and it's a dark one. I think episode 1 is my first and last. I did see that sex scene. Wow. The cheeks on your girl. Double cheeked up on a Tuesday, let me tell you. But yeah, the show was real dark. And like I told you guys earlier, I don't want to subject myself to sadness and dark things on purpose. So it's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. But yeah, it's a limited series. I think it's less than 10 episodes. Dancing Too Young for... Damson is too young for the love handles. I can't. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Cece, you gotta think about the under chin. It's not flattering. We need to do better. My grandfather FaceTimed me the inside of his ear. Percy. Woo. Thoughts on Lori Harvey banging all these good looking... Listen, if you got it, flaunt it. I know those aren't the words, but if you got it, flaunt it. Okay. If I could secure those high profile black treasures, I would too. They're not all black treasures, but they are all high profile. So yeah. What time is it where I'm at? It is 9:45. Honestly, we're not ugly. We're just not rich. Oh my gosh. No. Literally. I just need money. I'm not. I just need money. I ain't ugly. I need a little coinage. Okay? A little coinage. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh Guys, I think we're done. I don't think I'm going to make it in the last 15 minutes. And then y'all can't be mad at me because I said we were going to be here for an hour and we've been here for almost 2.5. I think I'm more than paid for not being on a casual live in a long time. I think I have more than atoned for my sins. Okay? Besides reality TV, what other shows do I watch? I watch Grey's Anatomy. I watch Station 19. I watch Snowfall. Shout out Damson Idris. I watch Ozark. Well, I'm catching up on Ozark. I'm catching up on Snowfall too. I watch Bob Hart's Abishola. You know, me, I have my Oga. I need to get in touch with his culture. That's a joke. I watch it regardless. Anyways, whatever. Who cares? I watch... What other shows do I watch? Where's the Mass Australia review? Yeah. I'm just going to group the home visits all together, guys. I tried today and I was tired. I didn't have the energy, so... Yeah. I used to watch Ozark, but it kind of got boring. Oh, really? Damn. We started watching it over the holiday. Me, my friend, and her husband. And his friend. Yeah. But I haven't watched it since I left their house, so I don't know. It's 1:45 p.m. here in Fiji. I'm tuning in for my lunch break. No problem. Come anytime we are live. Well, it might be tough for you with this whole time difference. It's fully halfway through the next day. It's crazy. Virgin River, never heard of it. I wouldn't even have any Netflix recommendations for y'all because I don't be on Netflix. Oh yeah, Alexis, didn't you used to live in Fiji or something like that? No, not Fiji. Where do you used to live? Switzerland? Where'd you used to live? Something like that. Which season am I at? Of which show? I think you mean Ozark? I think we got through to season 3. Or maybe we had just started season 3. I don't know. I forget. Damn, where aren't you from? Yes, I am saving the live. Oh, you're making dinner? What did you make? I was supposed to be making dinner, but instead, well, as you know. No, I want the, yeah. You had oxtail? I'm so jealous. I shouldn't even be ordering up because payday is in 2 days and I'm acting like I got an endless pit of funds and I really don't. I really don't. I really, really don't. That's what we're calling Chris Rock now? I'm crying. You're back, Heavenly. We about to leave. We about to leave. I have some questions for you guys. My second channel, I need to stop apologizing about being behind because until I'm going to do better, there's no point of apologizing. But I do have my travel vlogs that I need to put up there. But what else would you guys like to see on that other channel? Because like I said, I don't want to talk too much about my personal life on this channel anymore. I want to separate those two things. Just keep this as a review channel and then make my Queen Uncut channel as like a personal life channel. What? I love you too. Thank you. I want to get into Abbott Elementary, but I keep procrastinating. I'm gonna get into it though. You can do lives on that channel. I'm pretty sure. Let me check right now. Let me check on my phone. But yeah, what would y'all like content? There's 500 now? Oh, I didn't know. Yes, I can go live on that channel. I know, he looks so good. Basically, a giant salad with Cajun chicken, peppers, zucchini, baby spinach, quinoa, bean sprouts, feta parmesan, and crumbled bacon. Sheesh. Wow. Can I do some cooking recipes? You know, I would like to, but because of my living situation right now, it's going to be difficult. But that is something that I'll look into. Definitely, that is something that I'll look into for sure. For sure. So definitely travel vlogs for sure. Atlanta has to come out. The Africa trip has to come out. The Dominican Republic, I got it out. So let me put my finger down for that. Where did I just go? Did I vlog in Trinidad? In Guyana? I don't think I did. Damn, never mind. Come to Miami. I would love to. Oh. Alexis, is it Miami that you live in? In Florida? Because I know if I come to Florida and I don't see Alexis, my head will be on a stake. Alexis, type quick now. Oh, Jacksonville. Well, you need to find your way to Miami. Because I would definitely go to Miami. I would love to go to Miami. Was too lazy to make pizza from... For Joey, you were just living the dream. You were gonna make pizza from scratch? That was even on the plan? Wow. Oh yeah, we got 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. Wait, so y'all live in Jackson, but you want me to come to Miami? How that make sense? Let's just meet up in Jackson. Does Jackson have things going on? What's the goings on in Jackson? It better be worth it if I'm spending my moolahs. Right? Chef Joey, hello? Augusta, Georgia. Augusta. How about Atlanta? You're in Jacksonville too. There's a lot of people in Jacksonville. Well, it's 3, but I got a friend in Miami that can show. What? Okay, it's looking like Florida is the next trip. It is looking like Florida is the next trip. Hello. Wow. Okay, should I be? Let me. I'm not going to Denver, Colorado. Hold on. Toronto to Miami flights. Let's say this is a lie. Guys, to come next month is $167. $167? Sweetie, it's looking like I'm gonna be there. What? Guys, do you know how much it costs just to fly within my own country? This round, yes, round. Not you can't make it next month. But still, the point is, less than $200 for a month from now? Wow. That is incredible. Okay, no. Okay, Florida is going to be on the... Okay. We're going to do a Florida meetup sometime this year. It's in the books. It is in the books. Long as you book 4 to 6 weeks out. Okay, good to know. Hello, Air Canada be whooping our asses, man. I'm shocked. Less than $200 round trip for a month from now? We're going to Florida. How am I going to plan Florida before Ontario? I mean, T. Geddes, let's just go to Florida. Like, let's go. So we can get more people. Make it a whole thing. You know what would be the worst? If we plan like a meetup or something like that and it doesn't go well. Population control. And then it's like, well, yikes, that was not a good idea. Cover up. I said I'm going to the Read and I'm going to see Beyonce. I don't know what else to tell you. All right, guys. 2.5 hours. That was good. If you missed the announcement before, Ready to Love watch party on Discord tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'll probably make a post or something so you can see it on YouTube. But yeah. Ooh, D'Angelo, that'll be nice. I'm not coming to Toronto again for a bit. I don't blame you. I enjoyed it too, Yana. It's been a minute. I enjoyed talking to y'all just freely. Random conversations. We have been through the gamut of topics. You keep going back to Underchin when you come back after you've been frozen. I'm freezing on your side. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening, but we're logging off anyways. Oh, I'm so sorry. We've been on here for 2.5 though. I'm tired. I gotta do something else. I'm so sorry you missed it, but I'll schedule it earlier in the day next time. Typically, if I do a casual live, they happen on Mondays. So just look on like Monday morning or something like that. And if you see it there, then we're probably going to do it. And it has to be when I don't have too much going on. So now that I'm not doing Love Island, it's easier for me to do these casual lives. But I'm probably going to switch them over to my second channel so you can subscribe over there. Excuse me. The link to everything about me is in the description box below. See, I'm losing my voice, guys. Losing my voice. All right. Be blessed. See those of you who are going to be here tomorrow. And love is blind, people. I'm going to see you on Friday.